All right. Everything's all tweeted and stuff. Hi, Internet. How we doing? I'm a little tired. I was up early this morning and I didn't sleep during the day as much as I should have. I might have a job soon. I don't know. It's one of those times where I'm like, I'm gonna apply for this one-off thing and we're just gonna see how it goes. And called about it, and maybe there's a job here, maybe there isn't. I don't know. It's kind of through a hiring service, so I don't know. It's one of those times where I'm like, this feels like it's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. I don't know if I want to waste my time with it, but I've got a couple days to think about it. I might just like bite the bullet and just finish filling out the paperwork tomorrow and just go with it and see where it goes. Anywho, doing some Marvel Snap before we do a bit of Cage 2 rando here after a while. Not the best starting hand in the world. Well then. We'll just do this.
Enough said, bub.
Nice. Not perfect, but we'll take that. This is better. And put you there for challenge. For challenge purposes, we will put you there.
Enough said, bub.
Darn. Say that. Yeah, that goes on Deadpool. Damn it. Ah, screwed that part up. Can I pivot here and hope for the best? High vision.
Victory.
That's fine. I'll put that there. Pivot to this. That works. That works. We take that. It's not like the most powered up Venom in the world, but we'll do that. Hey, Dubs Buddy, how's it going? Same. Same. Let's do this. Don't drop death just yet. I keep it in our pocket for now. That's just rude. That honestly doesn't take us out of the hole. Granted, we can only secure her. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I either plays like the bat. Ah, you bitch. Damn. The perfect tie. If I played death, I probably won that off the tie. Damn. Luck of the pick there. Okay. That sure makes things a little complicated. I'm okay with losing Forge. Killmonger would be great, right? I had the fun of getting SolidWorks back installed so I could actually get back to doing CAD stuff, especially on stream. Ooh. Game, you spoil me. Nice.
What a game!
Sir, I was going to Killmonger. Thank you. Can I get the other one over there? No. Darn. So I have like 10 power now. Fuck. Okay, so we're gonna do this at least. Into
Hello.
this? I honestly don't know what my play is. But at least try to force the Death and the Taskmaster copies to go left. Oh, hi, Death. How you doing?
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Yes, it is just turn 4. I'm blocked out from playing anything, so I just have to sit here and watch what happens. Ruh-roh. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can't, actually, on this board. unless you're talking about him Shang-Chi me, which it's entirely possible he could have, but I guess he did. Yeah. I was about to say, you said that as I drew my Shang-Chi. Because I got mine. As you said that. And I'm like, I physically can't. I am locked out from playing anything. I literally just have to sit here and take the win or take the loss. Oh no. What'd you do? Oh, well, I can't do anything. Hey. Bye. You know what? We'll gamble. We'll gamble on the swap. That is actually a good thing. So they get Death. We got there, Sarah. Okay. You know, I was trying to blow that up on my turn, not your turn. That actually doesn't do anything. Just have to do this. Is this that one White Tiger Odin deck? I'm waiting on it to be that. White Tiger? Mystique? Okay, so you have double... a double ability? Nice. Okay, fuck. Attack Master, of course. Yeah, Sabretooth... In the deck list I found, Sabretooth was not the greatest choice. I do remember Buster offhand. I unfortunately do not have Nico and Zola. Bleh. I think I've just lost this one outright, which is fine. I didn't even get a great hand going. I can see it, like, if you can get, like, a Venom or something else set up well, it's worth it. But otherwise, it's just like, well, eh. It's fine. I don't care about my rank. I do not give a damn about my rank. Like, this thing here, it doesn't matter. If I want to see a duel out, I'll see a duel out. I'll take the loss. I think I've had Surfer. I have Surfer? I think I have Surfer. Well, we've acquired crossbones. That helps me none. I guess do the setup here into my Nightcrawler. I forget what Risky does. Oh, okay. I have no idea what that means. I assume Marvel Snap has some sort of event thing in June. 'Cause if not, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Enough said, bub.
Oh. Okay. Damn it, one short. Oh, a new, like, AI player card. Okay. Some part of me is...
Friendly neighborhood
Yeah.
Spider-Man here.
Victory.
Well... 12 random cards at the start. Does it... Okay, it just adds, correct? It doesn't replace your deck. It just stacks your deck with more cards. Is what I'm understanding. Because I wanted to make sure that's clear. Of like, it is adding 12 cards to your deck on top of all your other cards. Because I'm trying to picture it of just like, okay, so you get 12 extra cards on top. Okay. Plus one max energy, shuffle 12 random. Okay. trying to think of how useful this could be. Because... what is it? Collector? There it goes. I hope. Okay, we're back. Just want to keep an eye on the size for a second. Yeah, stream just it derped for a hot second. Sometimes it does that now. I don't know why. Yeah, I just kicked OBS, kicked the streaming part of OBS off and back on. 7. Ew. But yeah, when you said, like, it adds the cards to your... it should add 12 random cards to your deck, I'm like, collector proc on that? No, collector needs to be on the field for that, for his power-up to proc. So that's useless. That part's useless. I'm trying to think of anyone else... Alright. Seems like we're back for now. Stream is having issues. I think it's just connection in my area, because otherwise the internet seems fine. But yeah, Darkhawk could be a counter for that. Because it's +2 power for each card in your opponent's deck. Not your deck, the opponent's deck. So Darkhawk would be a good counter. Ronin... yeah, Ronin... Ronin? Ronin is for the hand, so unless they're drawing a whole bunch, Ronin would not be the best counter. Darkhawk would be the better counter. Devil Dino would work better for you if you're playing that deck, because Devil Dino is off... hand? Devil Dino off hand? It's been so long since I played Devil Dino, I don't remember. Hand, so... unless you're drawing a whole bunch, which there's options to draw. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah, how many draw options are there in Worlds now? Say. Yeah. Yeah, no. That's opponent draws 2. It's you draw 1. That's draw all cost 0s, which doesn't help in this situation. Warlock's a 5. That doesn't help that early on. Turns draw. Yeah, no, there's not a whole lot of drawing options. I think Darkhawk would be the better counter because it is deck, whereas Ronin is hand. Like, if you have to, like, pick one of the two, I would say pick Darkhawk. Because you're guaranteed more power out the gate. Yeah. Ronin is hand, Darkhawk's deck. I do. I just haven't used it. Just because, I'm not interested in any of these 3 cards. I'm holding on to my Spotlight keys until I have 4. And there is a Spotlight where, hey, there's a card I need. Yeah, I saw that the other day. I'm not dropping keys at all, so that part doesn't particularly matter to me. Granted, weirdly, I only got the notification on mobile. I did not get the notification on desktop, so they may have fixed it. I was about to say, you should only need to use 4 keys to get anything. At most 4 keys. Why is the average 8? That confuses me. You can only get these 4. Oh, okay, that. I was about to say, that's weird. That happens, because that is not how this system is supposed to work in the slightest. Was it pulling the second row before you were supposed to unlock it? That, I assume that's the only way that happened. No? Yeah. But yeah, with the bug. What was the bug doing? Was the bug bypassing the lock? Uh-huh. Oh, was it not counting the mystery as unlocked? Lock the second. So it kept unlocking the mystery card. That's weird. It's very strange. How'd they oopsie their way into that? I'm sure there's a way. It's programming. Something weird and dumb probably happened, because it wouldn't be that hard to oopsie your way into something stupid and dumb like that. Ah, okay. But yeah, I just keep my spotlight keys. Oh yeah, I saw that a little. I didn't super pay attention to it. No, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna hold on my keys until I had 4 of them, and then a card I wanted was in the spotlight. Just because I would like to guarantee the card. Like, until that happens, I'm not gonna burn the card, because it's like, well, I have no use for Jeff. I have no use for Mirage. And I have no use for, not Captain America. Oh, is Null in June? Good. I need Null. May. Okay, he's in May. Okay, good. I require Null. He's kind of one of the missing components of the Destroy deck that I would like to make or like to improve upon. Null's kind of your ace in the hole for a Destroy deck. Unfortunately, I lack him. I lack Nico. I lack a situational Armum if I desire that, but like Nico and Null are kind of like the 2 missing pieces. You can. I don't remember if will be angry at you for posting a link. That'll work. I was like, is the permission to let somebody post a link? I do not remember. Yeah, you could just write them down. Oh, hi, Kingpin. Oh, that's gonna be... taking advantage of the situation, I see. Yes.
Wind, aid my hand.
First week of May from 30th to 7th. No blob. Balance. Valentina. Oh! I was trying to figure out who Valentina was, character-wise. Yeah, Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts lady. I think she's like the equivalent of an Amanda Waller for the Thunderbolts. Kind of. As about as far as I'm willing to understand. I have lost this one completely. I bounce this one back somehow. Not particularly. No. Not really. We'll see. Yeah, more Amanda Waller than Fury. Oh, hi, Magneto. God, they gotta do Nico and Null back to back. Darn. I have to get choosy. I'd probably choose Null over Nico just because Null will be a better, more consistent option rather than Nico, who's I have to wait for whichever spell of hers is to use for the destroy deck to pop up. Hi, Mystique. Red Guardian, Lady Deathstrike, and E. I don't know who he is. I'm sure that is a shorthand for someone. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, hi, Evolutionary. Fantastic. That wonderful card that I don't particularly love fighting. Joy, people will probably do a whole bunch of high evolutionary stuff. Hey. Could do this to this. Next turn. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Oh, okay. There's... All right, that's not going. Yep. Right, you're a 6 cost. Dig nibbit. Dig nibbit. Get slightly more power that way.
Wind,
Hi,
aid
Storm.
my hand.
Victory.
Nothing mission-wise. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get up, walk around. Maybe grab something to snack on. I'll be back, folks. Alright, I'm back. My dad's watching the new Fallout show that Amazon dropped all the episodes of yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. He is enjoying it well enough. It is apparently fine, which is more than he could say about the Halo show that he watched. I honestly have not looked in too much into it outside of one person's tweets about it, and it was like, oh, they seem to like it well enough. And it's kind of its own thing in terms of Fallout. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Like, to give an idea, folks, my dad is the most casual of casual perspectives on this matter. He does not know the game material. He probably isn't even aware that Fallout is a video game. He is just watching a thing that dropped on Amazon. That is it. Yeah, I know Halo fairly in and out. I've even read the books, which is something most people probably can't say, because The books certainly do just exist in the corner. I want to do this. But the Halo show is not good. Well, here's the thing. The books are basically their own stories and stuff. Like the first 3 Halo novels are novelizations of the first game. But then the 4th novel, it takes place between 1 and 2. And pretty much tells you how Chief got back to Earth. Oh, here's the thing about that with Chief and with that Sansa's helmet. If you've read the books, you know what Chief looks like under the helmet. You've always known what Chief looks like under the helmet. He is a pale, bald, white guy. Period. That is all he's ever been. He has never been anything else besides that. Hell, he's been sans armor for debriefs because he has a dress uniform. Right. Right. And the games, they made it a whole big deal to never show his face and stuff because you are Chief, because that was the style at the time. Yeah, I think because they did a animated version of the Fall of Reach. Yeah. Yeah, they did an animated short, I think it's an animated movie, which depicts the events of Fall of Reach. Is it in? Because that's the, oh, that's the compilation Halo thing with the 3D stuff. Because the one I'm thinking is 2D animated to some extent.
Are ye worthy? Enough said, bub.
But I believe that's the compilation one, which I don't remember there being
Are ye
a
worthy?
younger Chief story, but it's been an eternity since I think I've ever watched that, so I don't remember.
Victory.
But I know for the Fall of Reach, which is the original story that Halo Reach is kind of based on, like the Halo Reach video game, it takes some elements from the Fall of Reach, which more or less describes how Reach got invaded and glassed to oblivion. Season 2 of the Halo show actually covers pretty much the same material. But in the Fall of Reach animated movie, they do show the Spartan training program and how Chief from, like, 5, along with, like, every other Spartan 2 candidate, was abducted and replaced with a flash clone that died within 2 months of being made and were turned into Spartans. And by turned into Spartans, I mean they were rigorously trained and then augmented into these 7-foot-tall monstrosities that they are. Like, the augmentation program for the Spartans, for the Spartan 2 specifically, which is what Chief is oh, it is not, we're not just talking, like, mental conditioning. I mean, we're talking, cybernetics in, like, bone, density, increasing bone density, and elongating limbs. Like, some real, like, this sounds fucking painful shit that the Spartan 2s went under to augment themselves. Or whatever could be augmented. And the real fucked up thing, the Spartan 2s were not created to fight the Covenant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that trailer, like, I don't think it says everything that happens, but it gives you a good idea of this is what happened to them. There's a reason, like, only like 28 of them survived the process. Oh, it is not just Neos. Imagine your entire skeletal structure elongating, breaking, and reforming as you are conscious of it. Your entire skeletal structure is reforming itself on a molecular level. It is fucked. But as I said, the Spartan 2s were not created to fight the Covenant. They were created to fight a bunch of like insurgents to the UNSC in like the outer parts of the galaxy. They were made to fight regular ass people with guns, not fucking aliens. Which is like the really fucked up crazy part if to imagine of just like, yeah, we're gonna make these really big fancy super soldiers and they're going to fight some regular ass people. Not aliens, no, regular people. Because first contact with the Covenant didn't happen until after the Spartan 2s were already augmented, but before they got their armor. Excuse me. Ow.
Hello.
Honestly, I don't want to drop current. But yeah, no, the Halo TV show is not good. It has Discount Blue Team as Silver Team. It just doesn't get Chief right at all as a character. It doesn't even get the Covenant right. Since they have a human helping them, and it's like, that is not how the Covenant works. Yay, another key I will not use anytime soon. But the Fallout show, from what I've read from people who know Fallout, it seems fine. Like, it doesn't explain anything about Fallout, so you just have to hope for the best on it.
Face the might of Asgard, Mjolnir!
And I will say, it's something I am watching. I am watching the X-Men 97 show. Which I will say, as someone who did grow up at the time, but does not remember the X-Men show at all, this is fairly accessible. Like, if you're not familiar with the X-Men animated series at all, this show pretty much gives you everything you need. Yeah.
Hello.
I was of the age where that was a thing. Unfortunately, I remember the... What is it? The Spider-Man animated series. Oh, what else was that at the time that I remember watching? I feel like I watched the Iron Man one. Like the proper Iron Man one. But yeah, no, this was nice. Oh, the not good Avengers one. Oh, yes, I remember that. Do this. But yeah, 97 is nice and accessible, and as I'm sure you've probably heard, the people are absolutely like, holy shit, this week's episode of 97, which I will say, it is very good. The consequences of it are probably not going to last long, considering we have not one but two time travelers in this show. But we'll see what happens. I did not realize that was the last turn. Oops. Well, bear in mind, X-Men 97. Yes. Yes, I absolutely misplayed. I absolutely misplayed because I was not paying attention. That happens. I will say, first and foremost, X-Men 97 is pretty much marketed at an older audience that remembers the show. Two, it is on Disney Plus, so they are allowed to do whatever they want on Disney Plus. This is not airing on like Disney XD or anything like that, so they could do whatever they want. Oh, Ow. I was about to say, I thought there was only like one season of X-Men 97. There's only this one season of it, and that's it. Unless you're talking about the original series, which apparently some very things happen in that show. Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that there was multiple seasons of 97 on the table. I figured it was just going to be, here's this one season, and that's it.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
But I did know he got fired for some reason that we have no idea about, because no one has said anything. Because he went to Twitter today, like this past week.
hello.
Yeah, I know he took to Twitter this like past week just to talk about the episode. And that was it. He didn't talk about being fired. He didn't talk about anything else. He was just like, yeah, this fifth episode of the season was like the pitch. It was the thing we were using to pitch like this revival. Like, it was the key episode. And I'm like, okay. It is like episode 5 of like 12? And what's funny is, if you're wanting a follow-up for that episode, you have to wait 2 weeks, because next week's episode picks up with Storm. It is the entire episode. So if you're wanting to know, like, the fallout of all of this with the X-Men, I'm sorry, you have to wait 2 weeks. Because we know the episode titles, because they put out a little, like, old, like, TV guide image that showed the episodes. I wouldn't say it's... I don't know. I didn't mean it. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Pointed to that button. I wouldn't say it's filler, because we had half an episode dedicated to Storm, and this is... Life Death is a comic arc.
Animated.
Yeah, this episode 4, the Mojo episode, is actually a 2-half episode, because half of it is Jubilee and Sunspot? Whatever is not superhero, or whatever his regular name is, because he's not. I was about to say Sunspot, because I'm like, it's not Sunfire, it's Sunspot. Yeah, Jubilee and Sunspot are dealing with Mojo for half the episode. And then the second half of the episode is Life Death Part 1. And then that part is Storm meeting Forge, and Forge trying to help Storm get her powers back through tech stuff, because that's Forge's whole deal. That ended on a cliffhanger. And then we went into episode 5 this week. And next week, we're picking up on that cliffhanger from Storm, with Storm for Life Death Part 2. And I think it's the only time they're going to split episodes like that. I believe. Let me look. It was like the weird thing that like one episode in here is like subdivided like that. Yeah, and the other 4 episodes is Life Death Part 2, which is next week. Bright Eyes, which is the week after, which I assume will follow up on episode 5 stuff. If towards the end of Life Death Part 2 doesn't like touch on it to some aspect. And then the last 3 episodes is Tolerance's Extinction. As a 3-parter. Oh, I can do a custom card. I figured as much. Like, it would make sense that he's speaking German. That is his native language. I think. Wait, no. Is it his native language? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, they do a quick... Like, after he gets knocked into Xavier's statue, and he's on the ground, you do see a flash of him at one of the camps. Which is why when I was watching like a breakdown of the episode for Easter eggs and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, this, that, and the other," one of them was like, "Oh, Magneto may be in on this as a false flag aberration." I'm like, no, no, man wouldn't be having PTSD flashbacks to the thing that has scarred him for life and set him upon the path that he is on if he was in on this plan. No. I do love how that breakdown pretty much threw everyone out there as being behind this big kaiju sentinel, except for like the one person who's already in this show and is associated with the color green and is probably the one behind it. Good job, new Rockstars. Way to go. Way overthinking this. Master Mold is something different. We actually hit one in episode 1. I assume the reason it's called Godzilla is because it is Godzilla shape. I think it has some other name because it is from the comics. It's from the E is for Extinction event. From back in the day. It has some other name. But I do not remember what it is. Well, to refer to the new Rockstars breakdown, they assume that she is posing as the one, like, UN senator or UN person that's been popping up throughout the show. They assume she's Mystique. I think they're wrong because, one, undercover? Maybe. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. I think they're wrong because, one, why? Two, there is actually a prequel comic out, that's coming out weekly, or may not be weekly. I think it's weekly, that covers, like, the events pre the start of the show. And she's there, again, as a UN person. And is the one that gets the X-Men, like, the hookup to the UN to be kind of like a response team for matters that the X-Men are the ones best to cover. True. True, she could be blackmailed, but I'm like, if Mystique was gonna be in this show as somebody, she's not acting like she's Mystique. She's clearly acting as someone who's like, who's like, probably well in over her head on this matter. Like, I don't think she's involved because she's not acting like she's involved in any capacity. Episode 5 says a lot about everybody involved, where everybody that could have been involved in this that we know as characters are very much like, oh shit, what the fuck, and are clearly in the line of fire. Since you brought up Sinister, honestly, I think the big kaiju robot is Sinister's. We've already ran into him. He is shown to be using some green little magic shit. Madeline Pryor also used green magic bullshit. I very much think Sinister is the one behind it. It's not going to be the character that is originally behind it in the comics, because apparently that character is in the Deadpool movie. Oh, hi, Galactus. I didn't realize you got played. How you doing, Galactus? Get fucked.
Enough said, bub.
Yeah. But apparently the character that is normally behind this big kaiju robot in the comics is in that movie. So I doubt they would double dip on her. Because they usually don't do that. So it's doubtful it's her. It is clearly a him because Cable says it's a him. And I'm like, well, there's only so many options there. And I feel like it's just going to be Sinister because it's going to be like, how best to, like, use this to my advantage. I don't know about Hulk, but I do know because I saw a trailer that's I guess meant to be kind of like a halfway point. Tune in for X-Men 97. And Cap's shield pops up at the end of the trailer. So I assume Cap's showing up at some point. See if I can find that trailer real quick. Because it's an official trailer. No. Yeah, it is, show. Yeah, it's this trailer, which is, a teaser trailer that IGN put out. After the episode aired. Again, it's kind of a, we're halfway through the season. Here's a bunch of stuff. Let me scroll through to right. Oop, I can find it. Here you go. Right at the end of the trailer, there's Cap shield. At the feet of Rogue, I assume? Trying to think, Rogue would have those. Would Rogue have those yellow boots and with no other colors attached to them? But yeah, there's Cap shield. Which is fine because Cap is canonical to the original X-Men series because all the 90s Marvel shows are canon to each other, I believe. Because of different connections and different crossover episodes that happened. That doesn't surprise me because he's in the Spider-Man series for the Secret Wars episodes. I don't remember if he's in anything else, but I do know he's in the Secret Wars episodes. He might be in other episodes. Yeah, I know it's the X-Men animated series, the Spider-Man animated series, the Incredible Hulk show, I believe the Fantastic Four show that was airing at the time, and like the second season onward of the Iron Man show, like after they kind of like soft rebooted it and got rid of the Ironworks, all those other people that were not Iron Man and War Machine, whenever they soft rebooted the show, those are the shows that are connected. The Avengers show has nothing to do with like this little like pocket of shows. And the only reason they're all connected is because they all kind of did crossover episodes with one another and they all kind of like connect together enough. So Cap exists in this continuity. Hmm. Like, yeah, I'm curious because I'm like, okay, it's been pretty heavily X-Men stuff, like even deep lore X-Men stuff. We haven't like really stepped out of bounds on that. Which is fine. Granted, the universe is already built, technically. That's the thing. The universe is technically already built. We just don't deal with it because everybody's busy doing their own things. And to be honest, if people want Spider-Man in the show, just give us like Spider-Man 95 or whatever the year would be for that show. Especially because that one, kind of ended on a cliffhanger. Mm-hmm. Of course, I don't mind. Like, if it's not Rogue and instead it's Wolverine showing up, I don't mind because Cap's always kind of been there sometimes in Logan's backstory of, since Logan is so old, he was in World War II and kind of cross paths with Steve. I'm okay with Logan being like, we need some help. I know a guy. Goes calls up Steve. Like that, I don't mind. Especially because, like, Wolverine's not done a whole lot since this show. He's kind of just existed as a, like, hang on to, like, all the Jean Scott stuff. Well, Jean Scott, Madeline stuff. I just realized my playlist was not shuffling. Oops. It was just going through the Skullgirls soundtrack, just on its own. Hi, Torch. True, he has no memories. It was a thought, at least. Oh, we are last turn. I don't have enough at play. Ew.
I see.
Yeah. Well, that still worked out for us.
Victory.
You know, since you mentioned Rogue, I'm curious if they will bring up Miss Marvel in any capacity, since that is canon to the original show that Rogue gets her flying powers from Miss Marvel. Bear in mind,